So some of the most complex and intense divorces that we deal with is when you have high net worth and you have a business owner. The reason being is because we all know as business owners that what you file on your taxes or even on your profit and loss statement isn't necessarily accurately reflecting your income or even your assets. So let's talk about income first. People always say, well, I know she hides her money and this and that and blah, blah, blah. You're never going to find it. And they write it off on their taxes. They pretend they make $30,000 a year, but they're paying for 2 of my kids' full college tuition and they go on vacations. I say, okay, relax. What we do is we back them into an income. All right. First of all, we're going to subpoena anything and everything. All right. So we're going to get the documents, whether they want to turn them over or not. And then second is we're going to look at all of those accounts and we're going to look at the money that's going in and out. So if someone says, on their taxes, I made $30,000 last year, but the deposits that are going into, certain accounts is $20,000, $30,000 a month, it's very clear to us and the judge. Judges are not, they've seen this before. It's not their first rodeo. We look at the actual deposits and then we do what's called imputation of income. All right. So we know that the $30,000 on their taxes doesn't matter. We look at what they're actually bringing in and spending, and that's how we back them into an income. We also use the statute that says things that we know you can write off your car, your, cell phone, your meals. Those get added back into their income for purposes of child support and maintenance. So really, it's just a matter of tracking down all the documents, going through everything with a very fine-tooth comb. But eventually you will get there and be able to figure out what the income is. Assets is different because, or worth of the business, right? For example, does my law firm have an inherent value if I wasn't part of it? Okay, if I walk away, does my law firm have an inherent value? Some would say yes, some would say no. In a service-based business, it is hard to argue that there is an actual net worth of the business where I would have to pay out, right? Think of a photographer, okay? Photographer is really more of a service base. Now, you could argue that they have, $10,000 in photography equipment, and that's marital. They started their business during the marriage. I want to be paid $5,000 out for the, equipment you're using. That would be totally fair. But is there a net worth in the actual photography business if the photographer is that spouse? Not really, right? So it's really a matter of trying to determine what the asset or value is. And we use things such as business evaluators, which is a great tool if you can afford it. We have a handful of really excellent ones in the Chicagoland area that can help as well.